They say your skin remembers everything, every sunburn, every sleepless night, every drop of stress. But what if, in just 20 days you could actually teach your skin to forget? Forget the dark patches, forget the uneven tone, forget the years of covering up with concealers and filters. Meet Amina. She's 34, a mother of 3, and like millions of women around the world, she developed melasma after pregnancy. At first, it was just a faint shadow on her cheeks. Then it grew darker. Dermatologists prescribed creams that burned. Others suggested laser treatments that cost more than her monthly rent. But Amina didn't give up. She went natural. And in less than a month, her skin looked like it belonged to a different woman. She's not alone. Before we dive into the 20-day routine, let's understand what's really happening beneath your skin. Pigmentation and melasma aren't random. They're your skin's SOS signal, a cry for help triggered by internal chaos and external assault. Sun exposure is the biggest culprit. Just 10 minutes of unprotected sunlight can stimulate excess melanin, especially in darker-skinned individuals. Hormonal changes, like those during pregnancy or from birth control, act like gasoline on this fire. Stress, inflammation, even heat from cooking or hot showers, these can all flare up melasma. But here's the twist. Your body isn't trying to sabotage you. Melanin is actually a defense mechanism. It's your skin's way of protecting itself from damage. The problem begins when this protection becomes uneven, overactive, and stuck. That's why harsh treatments often backfire. Hydroquinone, laser therapy, and acid peels may give temporary relief, but they can also thin your skin and worsen pigmentation long-term. Instead, we're turning to gentle, proven, natural methods that work with your skin, not against it. Because real healing happens when you address the root causes, not just the surface symptoms. Now that we understand why pigmentation and melasma occur, it's time to rewrite the script your skin has been following for years. Imagine this next 20 days as a skin retreat, a daily ritual that slowly untangles the damage layer by layer. No synthetic shortcuts, no toxic chemicals, just nature, discipline, and a little patience. Let's begin your morning. This is the time your skin is most ready to receive nutrients and protection. Your first step, a lemon and rosewater toner. Lemon juice, rich in vitamin C, is one of nature's most effective melanin inhibitors. But on its own, it's too acidic for daily use. That's where rosewater comes in, a natural anti-inflammatory with balancing properties. Mix 1 part freshly squeezed lemon juice with 2 parts rosewater. Dab gently onto clean skin using a cotton pad. You'll feel a light tingle, that's your skin waking up. Next, move to your soothing aloe vera and turmeric gel. Aloe is loaded with allicin, a compound proven to suppress excess melanin production. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful antioxidant that reduces dark spots and brightens complexion. Mix 1 tablespoon of fresh aloe gel with a pinch of turmeric. Apply it evenly, and let it sit for 15 minutes before rinsing. Do this daily, and your skin will begin its detox from within. But don't forget what's arguably the most important step: sun protection. Studies show that UV rays are responsible for over 80% of visible aging and pigmentation issues. Even indoor light from windows or screens can worsen melasma. While chemical sunscreens might clog your pores, nature offers us shea butter infused with carrot seed oil, a potent combination with natural SPF and regenerative properties. Warm a pea-sized amount between your fingers and press gently into your skin. You're now shielded. As your day progresses, your skin faces pollution, stress, heat, all silent aggressors. When evening comes, it's time to cleanse, repair, and nourish. Start with oil cleansing. Yes, oil to clean your face. It may sound counterintuitive, but oils like cold-pressed castor or jojoba oil bind to excess sebum, dirt, and toxins without stripping your skin's natural moisture. Massage gently into dry skin. Let it sit for 5 minutes, then remove with a warm cloth. What you'll see after a few days is clarity, your skin finally breathing. Now, prepare a potato juice compress. Potatoes are rich in catecholase, an enzyme known to reduce hyperpigmentation naturally. Grate a small potato, squeeze out the juice, and soak a cotton pad in it. Apply to affected areas and leave it on for 20 minutes before rinsing. Do this at least 5 times a week. It's one of the simplest yet most underrated remedies. Twice or thrice a week, treat yourself to the rice flour and yogurt mask. Rice flour has been used in Asian skincare for centuries. It gently exfoliates and tightens pores, while yogurt provides lactic acid to renew skin cells. Mix 1 tablespoon of rice flour with plain yogurt until it forms a paste. Apply evenly and let it dry. As you rinse it off, use circular motions. That's dead skin and old pigmentation being washed away. Before bed, seal everything in with a licorice root and rosewater serum. Licorice contains glabridin, which directly blocks the enzyme responsible for melanin production. You can buy it as a natural extract or, create your own by mixing licorice powder with rose water into a light paste. Apply a thin layer to your face, focusing on dark spots. Overnight, this calms inflammation and brightens naturally. Now don't skip a day. Think of this not as a routine, but as a ritual. Each step honoring your skin, rewiring the damage of years gone by. Within the first week, you'll feel your skin changing, softer, calmer. By the second week, the darkness will start to lift, not just on your skin, but from your self-image. And by day 20, you won't just look radiant, you'll feel restored. But remember, your skin is an organ, not a canvas. Treat it with patience, speak to it with love, feed it with nature. You're not just removing pigmentation, you're reclaiming your reflection. You can't treat the surface and ignore what's happening inside. True skin transformation begins in the gut. Your liver, your hormones, your digestive system, they all play a silent role in how your skin looks. And no cream, serum, or mask can outwork a poor internal system. Let's take a look at Aisha. Her skin routine was flawless. She did every face mask, every DIY remedy, but the pigmentation wouldn't budge. Until one day, a naturopath told her, "Heal your gut and your skin will follow." Within 3 weeks of changing her diet, the patches began to fade, and haven't returned since. That's the power of food. And here are 5 superfoods that can speed up your 20-day journey like nothing else. First, papaya. This fruit contains papain, an enzyme that helps break down dead skin cells and supports healthy digestion. Eat it first thing in the morning to cleanse the gut and stimulate collagen production naturally. Next, beetroot. Rich in folate, iron, and antioxidants, it purifies the blood and detoxifies the liver, 2 key players in melasma and pigmentation. 1 glass of beetroot juice every day can visibly brighten the skin within 2 weeks. Pumpkin seeds are a must. Loaded with zinc, they regulate oil production, reduce inflammation, and help in cellular repair. Just a small handful daily works wonders. Now don't underestimate warm water with lemon. This simple tonic flushes toxins, balances pH levels, and gently supports liver function, one of your skin's most important allies. Finally, turmeric milk at night. It's not just tradition, it's science. Curcumin fights internal inflammation and helps correct pigmentation from within. Add a pinch of turmeric to warm almond milk and drink it before bed. It soothes your system and promotes healing as you sleep. Your skin is a mirror of what's happening inside your body. Feed it right, and it will glow with the truth. Now, if you're following the daily ritual and nourishing your body with healing foods, you're already halfway to transformation. But sometimes you need a little extra push, nature's secret weapons that work behind the scenes to amplify your results. Think of these next remedies as accelerators. Traditional, time-tested, and honestly, surprisingly powerful. Let's start with sandalwood and saffron paste. This isn't just skincare, it's a royal tradition. For centuries, queens in India used this combination before ceremonies to even out their complexion. Saffron contains crocin, a natural compound that lightens pigmentation and boosts cell repair. Sandalwood calms inflammation, evens tone, and promotes a radiant glow. Soak a few strands of saffron in raw milk overnight, then blend with sandalwood powder into a thick paste. Apply it twice a week and your skin will begin to soften, brighten, and renew itself faster than you imagined. Next, licorice and vitamin E serum. Licorice blocks tyrosinase, the enzyme responsible for melanin production, while vitamin E repairs sun damage and strengthens the skin barrier. Combine a few drops of vitamin E oil with a teaspoon of licorice root extract or powder. Dab it directly onto stubborn dark patches before bed. This tiny step can make a massive difference in those tricky areas melasma loves to cling to, like the upper lip and cheekbones. Finally, use cold green tea toner. Yes, green tea isn't just for sipping. It's rich in EGCG, an antioxidant that reduces inflammation and limits melanin production. Brew it strong, let it cool, and use it as your final rinse or spritz every night. It soothes, tones, and slowly clears discoloration. These boosters aren't gimmicks. They're ancestral wisdom backed by science, forgotten by many, but rediscovered by those who seek natural healing. Incorporate them faithfully, and you'll notice this. Your skin won't just improve, it will transform faster than you thought possible. Sometimes, what you stop doing is just as powerful as what you start. You can follow every natural remedy in the book, but if you're unknowingly sabotaging your skin daily, the results will stall, or worse, reverse. Let's begin with the biggest culprit, skipping sun protection. Even 5 minutes of unprotected sun exposure can trigger melanin production, especially if you're already dealing with pigmentation. UV rays don't just darken spots, they embed them deeper. Always protect your skin, even on cloudy days or indoors near windows. Second, over-exfoliating. Many people think scrubbing harder will peel away dark spots, but aggressive exfoliation causes micro-tears and inflammation, which can make pigmentation worse. Less is more. Be gentle. Third, long-term use of hydroquinone or chemical peels. These may offer temporary relief but can thin the skin, cause rebound hyperpigmentation, and even lead to ochronosis, a permanent darkening that's difficult to treat. Lastly, not drinking enough water. Dehydrated skin struggles to regenerate and heal. Aim for at least 8 glasses a day to flush toxins and support cellular repair. Avoiding these common mistakes ensures that everything you're doing to nourish your skin actually works. Because true healing isn't just about action, it's about intention. Look in the mirror, really look. That pigmentation, that patch of melasma you've been covering for years. It's not permanent. It's not who you are. It's a story your skin's been telling. A story of stress, of neglect, of silent suffering. But here's the truth. That story can be rewritten, and now you have the pen. Over the last few minutes you've learned what most people never do, that healing your skin naturally is possible, powerful, and sustainable. With just a few ingredients from your kitchen, a handful of superfoods, and 20 days of consistent, intentional care, your skin can change. Not through harsh chemicals, not through expensive treatments, but through a quiet return to nature. So here's what I want you to do. Start today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Pick one remedy. Begin your morning ritual. Prepare your night mask, sip your turmeric milk, make it sacred. And if you found value in this video, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who's been silently battling with pigmentation, someone who's been hiding behind makeup and filters. And don't forget, subscribe to Infinite Infotainment, where nature meets science, and every video brings you closer to the best version of yourself. Turn on notifications so you never miss a remedy your skin has been waiting for. Your journey to radiant skin starts now, and you're not alone. We're with you every step of the way. Let the healing begin.